Friends, welcome to my daily diary. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here. I'm glad to bring you each day an accounting. It is an accounting of everything I did from morning to night, each and every day. So today I'm going to cover Thursday the 4th of January, Friday the 5th, Saturday the 6th, and Sunday the 7th of January of 2024, the new year. And it has gotten off to a great start. The first week of it was very fruitful. Thursday the 4th. In my office, starting out with early work at my desk, some of the topics I dealt with there and throughout the day on my emails and phone calls were things like the fundraising frequently asked questions. We have a section of our site. We update it regularly, and so I was communicating with staff about the updating of those questions. Pro-life collaboration with other leaders, various communications about that, requests for interviews, looking at those, seeing how many of those I can do. Pro-life news items, making sure we've got ourselves on top of those to bring them to you, and also to deal with the things that are transpiring where we can help advance the cause. Communication with the Trump team. Rachel's Vineyard, our ministry for healing after abortion, getting their end-of-year report in final form. Working with one of our nation's top pollsters and creating a survey, working against this Florida pro-abortion referendum, canvassing for elections, getting ourselves all the tools we need to help people to make phone calls, knock on doors for the 2024 election. Final preparations for the prayer service, the National Prayer Service in January, and looking at flights for upcoming trips. I had a meeting with my staff 8:30 in the morning. As always, I had a meeting after that with our video editor here in the office, a 9:30 meeting with one of our data people and our correspondence associate, a 10:30 interview here in the studio for an hour with Bishop Aubrey Shines on his program on Real America's Voice. We are doing more collaborative efforts together. That was brought us up to 11:30. I had a quick lunch. I had a 1 p.m. meeting with our website and Washington, D.C. office staff person, and then more work on my desk and connecting with staff about the kinds of issues I mentioned. A 3 o'clock taping here in the studio of our evening broadcast, Praying for America. Meeting at 4 o'clock with our communications director about the final stages of a book that Priests for Life is preparing about the impact of our ministry. And then back to my desk and going around to see other staff for updates, end-of-day updates, and then also some dinner. And then work at my desk, a lot of planning for the coming months and the upcoming weeks of pro-life activity. And the day concluded with a radio interview, a half-hour radio interview, but the radio interview was at 11:30. So I finished just after midnight and then went to bed. So that was Thursday, January 4th. Friday the 5th, similar structure to the day, up early and meeting with staff at 8:30 with our full staff, and then meeting individual staff members for their specific task. A lot of work at my desk in the morning hours, getting ready for talks, interviews, programs, doing a little research and reading and communication with leaders. I had some March for Life media to prepare for, some scheduling of interviews, and also preparation of an ad for the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast that'll be coming up. And just a lot of preparation for upcoming meetings and pro-life strategy sessions. Had some lunch. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I had a Zoom call with two of the key leaders in the Pregnancy Center movement, the head of Heartbeat International and the head of NIFLA, the National Institute of Family and Life Advocates. We're working together to promote an app called See Baby Grow, incredible footage and information about the development of the unborn child. More work at my desk, interaction with various leaders all afternoon. 5 o'clock, meeting with our gift entry department. They gave me their monthly report about our pledgers. Some of you pledged to give monthly donations. We're so grateful for that. And we get have a meeting, and they give me a report each month about how that is going. Saturday the 6th, here at my office, it was a busy day again of just looking at what I spent some time putting together all the different specific projects that need to be worked on next. There's like pages and pages and pages of just lists of things that are in progress or just getting started, and I have to take every once in a while, take stock of it in a new way and make sure that I'm properly scheduling the time to get these various things done. Did some work on that both in the morning and the afternoon. I had a 10 o'clock live broadcast of Scripture Reflections. Some work at my desk on revisions, liturgical revisions. These are our online resources for clergy for preaching and praying on abortion. So I updated those. Preparation for the taping of the videos that I do online for how to preach on abortion on any given weekend. Working on trip plans. Very important part of the work of this weekend. Upcoming events, making sure everything's laid out in conjunction with the person on staff that handles that full time. Giving approval for prospecting mailings. That's mailings to new prospective donors. The strategy for our broadcasting, looking that over. We'll be having some special meetings about that coming up. Plans for the National Religious Broadcasters Association meeting, which I usually take part in. Pro-Life University, you'll be hearing more about that. Did some more work preparing that. And email re-engagement, working with our staff on inviting those that have not been responding to emails to do so. Many of you do respond to our emails. You open them, you read them, etc. Later on, as we went into the evening of Saturday, I had a meeting with our travel coordinator. He was working the weekend, and connected with him in the evening and got some more updates. Went to bed early, actually, was pretty tired Saturday. And Sunday the 7th, the Epiphany. Got up and did some various work at my desk regarding trip plans. I actually had a morning meeting with our executive director and our travel coordinator. Our travel coordinator works these weekend hours at various times, and so we have to take advantage of when everybody's available. So we had a good planning meeting with regard to upcoming trips, and then I had some additional details to go over with our executive director. I did spent some time reviewing and updating our annual donor survey that we send out once a year, and you'll be seeing that if you're one of our supporters. And we, with the input of staff, updated and revised some of the questions. Came in here to the studio to do our live broadcast at 10 a.m. and the Scripture Reflections that go with that. More work at my desk, of course, being Sunday, time of worship, time of prayer, and also visited down on Merritt Island, our executive director. And we had a good work session there, and as well as I assisted in taking down the Christmas decorations at her place. And then, as I say, we had a work session, and I came back here to the office and finished the day with some quiet update work right there in my at my desk. And that was the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th of January of 2024. Hope your days are going well and fruitful. And brothers and sisters, thank you for watching. We will talk to you soon.